Alright, we just got everything filled up. We got the water tank filled up, everything's plugged in. You can see this little thing, it's got a float in there, it holds that water just above the steam maker. And we're going to start it up and see what happens. This is a CT180 incubator. It'll hold 180 eggs. So we'll fire it up. It's already preset for chickens. Comes preset for chickens, but it's got a whole listing of chickens, turkeys, quail, partridge, pheasant, duck, and goose. Tells you the setting day temps and humidities, and your last 3 days, the temperatures and the humidity for the last 3 days too. But it's pretty in-depth book and everything you need to know how to set it up. I haven't really gone through it yet, but since it's already set for chicken eggs, we're just going to fire it up and let it get up to temp and show you how it makes steam and how it circulates through. So let's see what happens. The red's the temperature, and then you can see the steam making it already. Can you see that? We'll show you what it looks like on the inside. It sucks it into the fan, then distributes it all through the. But like I said, the red one's the temperature and the yellow one's the humidity. We'll just see how long it takes it to ramp up here. And this is pretty much set your eggs and forget it. Yeah, it's kind of like a pretty neat water feature. It is spraying water up. Guess you better make sure that lid stays on, or it might get your floor all wet. But I didn't think that thing sprayed like that, but it's making some steam. So then here, just give you a show of what the egg rack looks like. You just set your eggs up on the end, or you can lay them down. You just won't get as many, but this thing is pretty dang good. And then whenever it gets to, I'm not sure, it's preset for chicken, so it'll shut off at between 50 and 55.
From here, the fire from the wood burners kind of glowing a little bit in that top one every now and then. Looks like there's a little bit of a fire going.
But yeah, there's no fire in there. It's from the wood burner behind us. Excuse me. So it should run up to about 99.8 and 50 to 55 humidity. And then if you needed to set it, there's a T and an H here for temperature. You hold that for 2 seconds and then it'll start flashing, and you can go up or down depending on where you want it. But I'm gonna follow these for my turkeys. This is what I mainly bought it for. Then same thing, once you set your temp, you hit the T again, and it sets, and then the humidity the same way, hold it, go up and down. But the only thing you got to worry about when you get this thing loaded up is just keeping that top jug full. It's all plug and play, and for the first couple rounds we put through it, I'll keep an eye on it. Well, I always keep an eye on it, but well, it already, well, now it's turned back on. It's supposed to run, it says it runs preset for chicken eggs, which is 50 to 55, but it shut off at 45. So we'll let it run up. So I want to see what the temp is too. But my other incubators, I just got little desktop ones that hold 45 eggs. And they're pretty decent. I mean, I'm hatching Jersey Giants out of them now. And right now I'm getting 100% hatch rate. And I've hatched out, oh God, probably 15 or 20 of them now. Yeah, it must be shut off again at 45. No, that won't matter. Oh, excuse me. Well, let's just see what it's set at. Well, it says it's set at 50. Might be waiting on the temperature to get up there. But I'll let it run for a day or so. That's pretty neat. I like that. That should, once it gets up to temperature, that thing should just turn on for a few seconds, shut off. Well, I guess I can see. 99.8 and 50% humidity, so it might be a little different that it don't have eggs in it. I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure why
I'll make sure both handles are locked though. Oh, this thing's making steam.
Yeah, you're right. Once that temperature got higher than that, it was gone now.
I think I'm really gonna like this. I just hope all my turkey hens start laying soon. Hell, last year they were already laying by this time. 48%. It must just keep it at an even climb so you don't get too much humidity when you don't have the heat. It's going to work a little harder now being on cold floor too, probably. It's pretty. This ain't really cold though, but
Well, if it gets, once it gets up to humidity and stops up, people are gonna see what's going on the inside.
we got a little bubble in there. When we started, it was up there, so it's already working its way down. It's just a neat setup. I mean, as long as you keep this thing level. Yeah, that'll make a mess if you don't have a lid on. But as it uses water, the float will drop down, and it just continuously keeps that full. All you gotta worry about is the upper one. Uh-oh. Shut off. Yeah, it's set on 50. So there, now it'll just hold 50% humidity. Huh? But yeah, once this thing gets up to temperature, then it pretty much just idles. Yeah, we can do that. What do I do with my light? I don't know how good you can see. You can barely see it. There you can see it now, but just sucks it in the fan, and then it blows out the bottom and top. Then they got little diverters back there, so it brings the heat up around, and there's one on the bottom to blow down around it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Shut her back up so we can. Now just having that open, I dropped 30%. So can't have it open very long. I just want to see what it does when it gets up to temp, how it. I'm sure the heater and fan shuts off. Alright, we just sit here and let it get up to temp. And as you can see, it's going to hold 99.8. Red light comes on, it's calling for heat. Now it's off. It's calling for humidity, and they just go back and forth. So it should run pretty smooth. It'll hold that temperature. It's been holding it for a minute or so now. Temperature is right on 50% humidity, and the temperature's Exactly what it's set at. So now it's just cruising. Be on cruise control right now, and it took a little bit to get up temp, but once it's there now, it should just maintain that for the 21 or 28 days. But I'll do some videos when we start loading eggs and when we start hatching them out of here. I don't know if I showed you the rack. I'll show you the racks after they're put together. But this is what they look like when they're put together. They just got four little pins that hold them together. And we'll get something to put in the bottom of them.
Give them the hint and let you talk about people having to super glue the pegs, but you didn't have to.
Oh yeah, I've seen other videos where people said they glued these in. And I may still do it, but I've noticed that the pin fits tight one direction. Like now it's loose, but if you flip it over, it's tight. And then it makes it just slide onto the other one. So they gave us, I think I got 2 extra pins, so if something happens and we'll start losing them, I'll glue them in. But yeah, they just put your eggs in there, slide them back in there for the 3 days, and they're all self-contained, safe in there, safe to hatch out. All right, that's gonna be it. Wow, I got up to 100. Oh, all right, well, that's not too terribly bad, but well, once we get ready to start loading eggs, I'll do another video and we'll just see how she performs. But everybody I've seen on YouTube that has them got great success with them, so we'll see. Till next time, thanks for watching.